So yesterday, the U.S. carried out a missile strike on a vessel in Caribbean waters near Venezuela, killing 11 people. Washington claims that this boat was tied to drug trafficking, but there's a problem with that. Even if that claim is true, drug trafficking does not justify a death sentence delivered by a missile. Under international law, the use of force is only legal in two cases: self-defense or with the explicit authorization of the UN Security Council. The strike had neither. And under US law, only Congress, not the President, has the power to authorize war. Military action without Congress or the UN violates both domestic and international law. So basically, the US is saying that it can sink any vessel it deems tied to drug trafficking without any evidence, without any oversight, even without the basic rules of engagement that are designed to protect civilians. At the same time, the US is spending over $7 million a day on these types of operations while slashing funds that could be used to actually address the addiction problem here at home, like education, healthcare, treatment programs. So what's really going on here? Either the story is completely fabricated, because honestly, the whole Southern Command is in the Caribbean looking for drugs. And right now, at this specific moment, a small vessel full of drugs wants to get out of Venezuela. Just precisely now. But also, the US wants to prove, apparently, that the president of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, is a drug lord, right? So wouldn't they want to, I don't know, capture the people on the vessel? Try to get a confession out of them? Maybe? If this is actually true, then that means that the US chose extrajudicial killings over evidence, over humanity, over law, both international and domestic law. We need answers. We need an independent investigation, and we need Congress to act. They need to block the use of unauthorized military force. We demand transparency. Cut off funding for illegal operations. Because the people of Venezuela and the Caribbean deserve peace. They deserve sovereignty. They deserve dignity. Hands off Venezuela. Venezuela is not a threat. Venezuela is hope.